we live in a system that's actually quite sick. What is wealth? So if money goes to zero, let's say, then what? How can you protect your family? How you can build wealth that is can go to the next generation? What brought me to Athos is I already joined another Green Fest in Heusberg. It was also a monastery. There it was a silent treatment, so I really loved that. Get me back from all the multimedia and all the stress, always running around. And I saw this as a new opportunity to go even deeper because it's like a mountain with monasteries. I'm not a religious person, but I feel like a spiritual person. This is something that evolved the last few years. And this was, I think, the right place to dig into that a little bit more deeper. I worked for the biggest part of my life in a big factory, so I learned a lot of there, how it's managed, how it's operated, how do you need to work with people. I run quite large groups of people. And then in 2016, I came up with some other people to start a new business, something in IoT. We raised some capital in Belgium. We built IoT, wireless IoT sensors, mainly for oil and gas companies, so the big industries of this world. We hire a lot of people. We have an office in the US, so it's still challenging. Europe is doing very bad at the moment. So we pivoted away from Europe to Asia and the Middle East. What I've learned in life, so maybe my biggest lesson is don't be afraid. I see too many people are afraid to change jobs, to change partners sometimes, or you see that it's ending, but they keep on trying. Don't be afraid in life. It will all work out. And if not, you find a solution and it will work out. So it maybe takes a little bit longer. I performed too many things because I was afraid. Don't do it. Really liked the talk when we sat in a circle and we all shared like a scar from our past. So, and then you see we're all people, we all have struggles, we all have problems. We all learn to cope with it. Some take longer than others take a different path to come, but we all arrive at the same point. We need to fix it, we need to address it. I believe things happen for a reason. There's a path for everybody. It's not that it's written in stone. We don't believe in predestiny, for instance, but there's a path for you. And things will happen on that path, and you have to choose. It's you who have to make the choice. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go up the mountain? Or do I take like the curves with the mountain? You learn and you adapt. You grow, if you're lucky, as a better person. And a mentor is there to help you, not to say go left, go right, go left. Just if you go left, this may happen. If you go right, this may happen. Give more context to your doubts, maybe. Take your doubts away, because you already know what your path is. The mentor is there to reach your end goal faster, in an easier way, in a way that feels more natural to you. My mentor is somebody who has been in my life for a very long time, since my 20s, let's say. Somebody with a lot of potential, somebody with a lot of insights, not only knowledge, but really wisdom that is rarely found in humans. And he was able to convert that to me in so many subjects. So he really opened my eyes, what is possible in the world, what is there, what is beauty, if we talk about the arts in general. So that was a very profound impact on how I interpreted and look at the world. He taught me how to read, not so much the words, but how to look at a book, how to choose a book, things like that. And after I read it, asked him some questions, of course, on get a better understanding even of what I've learned and how I grow through the book, let's say. But we came, separated. He had these difficult episodes in his life where he got a little bit lost, let's say. And I like to think that I was always there to keep a balance. And then Corona came, which made the distance even bigger. And it seems that he got further away in his own mind, in his own way of thinking. And he lost, in my view, touch with reality. So, and then last year in November, I decided, because I really had a lot of pain about it, and I didn't know how to solve it. It was affecting my health also. So in November last year, I really decided it has to stop. And I sent him a message, elaborated on what I thought. If he ever feels like coming back, let's say, then my door is always open. But for now, we need to cut ties, and I have to go further. I have to take my life in my own hands, let's say. And he has to do it with himself. Wish him all the best of luck. I still sometimes see him, but yeah, if I see him, my heart just bleeds because he's in a really, really bad shape. He's barely able to function in life. It took me 4 years and a half to rewire my brain to get over it. I found yesterday a very fulfilling day. Started meditating in the morning. We had a nice breakfast. Then we went on a hike. Then we arrived at the beach, so some people thought we had to take a swim. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. So we had like adventure, we had culture, we had philosophy. If I look at the broader picture, since 2008 was the turning point for me, so things went wrong in the world. I could not figure out really why. It was the first time I really had the feeling that something is not right. So I started investigating a lot of things, why it happened. Started to learn that we live in a system that's actually quite sick and is not bound to last forever, even if we wanted to, because there are some good sides on it. So I started figuring out if I really believe that. Are other people also believing that? So I tried to find other people. So Grimm is a good example. When I joined the Grimm, there's a lot of time and space between. But nevertheless, I also see that as a piece of the puzzle to get more self-sufficient. And I don't mean like in batteries and solar panels, but how can you protect your family? How you can build wealth that can go to the next generation? How you can set up things if things go really wrong? What is wealth? So if money goes to zero, let's say, then what? So there are other things that can have value. And that can set you again on the right path. So this is more or less what I've been doing, let's say, the last 10 years. Building a farm, building a company for my own, changing from one house to the other, invest in assets that are that you can give from one generation to the other.